Good evening, my sugar wiggers. What's happening, my beautiful butterflies? Come on in the building. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come in. Chat this night. I haven't seen y'all in a minute. I disappear and I come back. I have things to do, places to go, people to be with. It's been all about the children for the last 2 days. Give y'all a few minutes to come in and I'm gonna tell you all about it. It's been real. Yeah, but it's over. It's the weekend, baby. It's Friday night. Come on in, let's chat a minute. Good evening to all my little sugar wiggers and my beautiful butterflies, my new subscribers to my chat. It's been great. It's been a good week. A long week, but a good week. The last 2 days, I've spent most of my time working with my special needs children. Hey, Misty, how you doing? And I gave 2 parties in 2 days. They had birthdays this month. I'm big on birthdays for other people. I ain't that big on birthdays for me now. I've had a lot of birthdays. Yeah, so I ain't that big on birthdays for me, but my kids really liked it. And all I did was went and got cupcakes and cookies. That's it. That's all. And I don't let them eat it on the bus. We ain't doing that. First of all, I ain't cleaning it up. And second of all, you're not going to get the sugar rush on this bus and run amok on here. Not with me. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? Happy weekend to you. Hello, Miss Joy. Blessings to you as well. So they put a smile on my face tonight after a long, hard week. It's been raining here in Houston, Texas most of the week. This morning it was so foggy we could barely see in front of us. It was just like, just go slow, just in case a deer run out in the road or anything. Let's just go slow, okay? So we did. We had a good, safe week. No problems with the bus, no problems with the children. Everything was cool. So let's see where we going here tonight. I'm just sitting back listening to some instrumental jazz. Got my water because I didn't get my water in today. No wine. Got to get the water in first. Not a lot's going on this weekend. I'll be home, chilling, doing a few things around the house I need to do. It's messy outside, so I don't intend to go anywhere tomorrow. I got out in the rain and ran all the errands I needed to do. So I'm good here. Yeah. Sabrina says, I believe it was raining and foggy all over. I'm sick of this rain. Ain't much we can do about it. It is what it is. I think I'd rather have the rain than to be living up in Bmore with the snow. Yeah. It's pretty when it first falls, but it's ugly after it's there for a few days and they shovel it all up on the side of the road and it's all dirty and hard. That ain't cute. And the winters are too long now. I'm glad I lived there when I lived there and I'm back in the South now where I don't have to deal with that every day. All that shoveling out snow. You see people putting chairs. I'd never seen this before, where they put chairs in their parking space. And people actually respect that chair is somebody's space. Living in different regions of the country, you see different things going on. Living out in Denver, you'd have to always be careful coming around the mountains that when the ice starts to melt, big boulders of ice come down on you. You don't want that to happen either. So I'm kind of loving the South again. Hello, Anderson. How are you? Hello, sis from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Party person. Come on in the building, Anderson. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Yeah. Right. The snowfall is beautiful till they mess it up. Oh, in Chicago, you bet. Not move nobody's chair. But I've never seen that. We don't have snow here. So I've never seen that before. It was a first. My first winter there, I was just trying to adjust to it. Like I said, I didn't know how to dress. I really didn't have the proper winter clothing for that type of climate. So I really had to go out and buy everything and learn to layer up my clothes because you would dehydrate so fast and your skin would just itch because it was dry. And I had to get used to a lot of things living there. But, it was 10 years, a decade, and hey, I don't miss it at all. No, I miss the Ravens, going to the Ravens game. But other than that, no, ma'am. Hi, Miss Watkins. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Let me go back up and pull your comment. Hello, I enjoy this channel. I usually stay in the bushes. Our snow is gone and it's 70 degrees here. Where do you live, Miss Watkins? And thank you for coming out the bushes. It's time for y'all to come up out the bushes. It's relaxed over here. Like I said, there's usually no problems over here with the chat, the people in the chat, or me. Every now and then I have to, get a little indignant. That's not my style, but, you just get tired of people bothering you. You're not bothering them. But for the most part, we laid back on a virtual cruise ship, just sailing around the world doing what we do. But welcome. Hey, Lady JJ, salute to you as well. Wildflowers here. Hey there. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. A lot of new people coming in. Hey, Derek. How's it going, Derek? Derek, are you working on those goals for the new year? Yes or no? We already discussed them. All you got to put in the chat is a big yes or a little no. That's how it's going. Sabrina, Ms. V, I got my hair cut off today. Oh man, I should have been on StreamYard so you could have come up and I could have seen it. I bet it's so cute, Sabrina. Since I didn't cry, I guess I like it. It's just hair. It'll grow back. I was in the beauty business 17 years. As long as your hair follicles are healthy, it's going to come back. Never worry about hair. Okay? Probably going to come back better than it was. If you had any split ends, if you had any dead hair up there, yeah, it's going to come back a whole lot quicker and a whole lot better. Trust me, I know. Miss Watkins says, I'm here in Baltimore, Cockeysville. I've been there. Okay, we lived in Catonsville, Miss Watkins. Yeah, right outside of Baltimore. Hey, Carolyn, what's up, homegirl? Rainy night in H-Town. Yeah, it's miserably. I couldn't wait to get off that bus today and get the last child off the bus. It's like, here, take the whole box of cupcakes, whatever's left, and y'all all go in there. Everybody in the family get a sugar high. But, it was a fun day. We made it fun since it was so miserable outside. I had my thyroid biopsy today. Now I'm settling down and waiting on my results. Everything gonna be all right, Carolyn. Medical science has improved so much now until they can just about address anything. 3 years ago, people were dying of the big C behind the pandemic. That's under control now. Most people who don't make it don't because they don't get diagnosed and they don't take the medication they need to get through it. But Carolyn, I'm glad you're in the chat. I think the world is in serious trouble around here. We out here raising hell and doing all ungodly things in the world. But have you seen how many stores are closing in the Houston area? This has not ever happened. I mean, when every other state was shutting down and laying off people and all that, Houston was steady flourishing. The Star Furniture, I noticed yesterday when I was on the bus, right there at 517 and the freeway in Dickinson, that store is closing. Big sign all across the side of the store. Store closing. I was reading the other day where 26 Macy's stores are closing in the United States. We're in trouble. Gas prices on one side of the street, $2.65. On the other side of the street, the lowest price I saw when we were moving around today was $2.45. Everything else went up from $2.45, and the stations are battling each other. One on this side, $2.79. The one on this side, $2.69. I don't know. Now, I saw that in the 80s, where we had gas wars, and I don't know if you remember it, Carolyn, but I was working at the at the plant at the time for Amoco. And there was such a shortage of gas, we had certain days we could go to the pump and get gas. And by working in the petroleum industry in the lab, they would let us go over to Texas City and get our gas from the refinery so we could fill our cars up over there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm seeing the same thing just repeat itself again. It's bad. When you start laying off a lot of people, you start getting a lot of poverty. And then in this day and time, the government kind of kicked in back then and helped out. I don't see that happening this time around. First of all, they broke trillions of dollars in debt. They can't take care of the programs they got out there now. They trying to cut everything. Although I can say that we honestly, those of us who took it, not me per se, I've always worked, but when you got the food stamps, you didn't do right with them. When you got the government housing, you didn't do right with them. Now you sitting up there in government housing and you know doggone well you ain't supposed to have no man up in there. But he laying up in there all day long. He done took you to work in your car and he laying up in the house all day long. Ask me how I know, because we had a condo, a townhome, or whatever you want to call it, in Baltimore. She only paid $19 a month. We never said a word because the lady took care of it. But the man was there every day doing just what I said a few minutes ago. Sad but true. Everything's going well with me, Derek. I have no complaints whatsoever. Hey to Gisty, all the way from Canada. What's shaking? Miss Elaine is in the building. Good evening, Elaine. You caught a live. Wonderful. Great news. Derek says, yeah, I'm working on them. One thing, getting the license. Okay, that's first thing. You got to get the license so you can go get her. You can go pick her up. Cool. One thing at a time. One day at a time. You'll get there. Sabrina is telling Carolyn she's praying for a great outcome. Me too. I think everything is going to turn out well. That's pretty common these days. Hey, Aunt Millie. Speaking of the bushes, I spent a year there, so did a few of my friends. We decided even if they talk about us for being in this chat, we like we not doing nothing virtually or in real life. I don't really understand it myself because, like I say, I come over here and I just do my thing, whatever it is, whatever we choose to talk about in the chat. And I don't live my life for nobody else. Obviously, I don't care what anybody says or does. They don't pay my bills. They don't take care of me. Never have and never will. This is my channel. This is my chat. This is what I chose to do after the passing of my husband. So if that's what I want to do and it affects somebody, I can only say, get out there and hit that button that says do not recommend or don't come over here if you can't handle it. Because I'm going to be me. I cannot be anybody else, nor do I want to be. And nor will I allow you to make me be. Ain't happening. But thank you for coming out them bushes. The chat has changed a lot. And I love the chat that I have now. I had a lot of followers over here who weren't true to the cause. They were just over here just to be over here. And they've exposed themselves in other chats now. And I'm glad they're gone. I really am. Because the comments that they wrote in other chats, it was just pure hate, pure jealousy. It's like, what did I ever do to you for you to be so envious and jealous and hateful? Come out here and just be me. That's it. But like I said, if you can't handle me, go somewhere else where you can handle that person. Because I ain't trying to be there. I watch very little YouTube these days because it's not anything that I have time to really sit down and watch. It's basically the same thing over and over and over. Somebody talking about somebody. I ain't got time for that. And I ain't fixing to get caught up out here doing the foolery in the last days. I ain't gonna be able to do it. My Doki Doki is here. Good evening, Doki. How's it going? Carolyn is telling Sabrina, thank you, Sunshine Chronicles. And what's happening? Yes. I received this Christmas present from one of my subscribers. And nobody said nothing about it yet, but it came in the mail yesterday. So I decided that I needed to put it on today in case that young lady comes in, she would be able to see that I love it. It is beautiful. I love headwear anyway. So I had it holding it up and I was trying to figure out how do you put the thing on? Because I've never had one already pre-made like this. Well, you just put it on and you ready to go. I love it. Yes, indeed. Let me read just a little bit of the card that she sent with it also. This came from one of my subscribers as a Christmas present, but it just arrived yesterday. It says, hello, Ms.V. Thank you. I truly missed out on how beautiful you really are. I don't know what that's all about, but thank you. Here's my gift to you. And it came from a subscriber. She did not tell me to tell her name, so I don't do that. Okay? But if you would like to follow her, she's on Facebook. And the name is Love My Knots. KNOTS 2023 at IG colon. Love My Knots. One word, 2023 at IG colon. Thank you. I love it. You want to send another one? Valentine's coming. What's my birthday is coming. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Where was I? Knock Tiger made it in tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Derek, Ms.V, I had answered your question. Yes, I am working on them. Okay, Derek. Okay, we good. Just let me know, okay, what I need to do to contribute to it, okay, when that time comes. Yes, Ms. V, the world is in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. And I don't think a lot of people are stopping to recognize how much trouble the world is really in. If the government is broke and you're living here in the United States and they're cutting out instead of adding more surplus to it, that's a good sign right there. When you see big name stores like Macy's closing 26 stores across the United States, we're in trouble. I think I read where they were laying off 2,600 employees this round. But I don't even foresee big box stores like that or malls existing throughout this decade. I think they'll be a thing of the past, something like when downtown went to strip centers and then strip centers went to malls. I think we will see malls phasing out because you can go online and it's so convenient. And we kind of got used to that during the pandemic. You can comparison shop and you don't have to get out of your bed to do it. A lot of the shipping is free. Or you don't like it, you can ship it back. We've become very casual with dress code now. Nobody buys very expensive clothing anymore. Not even when you go out to formal affairs. I don't see a lot of expensive clothing. It's just everyday run-of-the-mill clothing now. I noticed even the teachers, when we go to the schools every day, they're in blue jeans and t-shirts. Never, ever in my lifetime when I went to school would I have seen that. That's what they do now. Okay. What's that music in the background, Queen? It's R&B instrumental tonight. And I hope YouTube don't get me for playing it, but I didn't want it to be just quiet. I wanted to have something that I could hear and y'all could have little music in the background also. They might get me, I don't know, but I don't worry about the small things in life. What's up, Miss Joy? You said that's true? Yeah. Wildflower is here tonight. That's everywhere, Miss V. Yeah. We're in a lot of trouble. I don't understand how we going to get out of it. And, this is coming into the election year. So usually things go out of whack coming into election. So the politicians can get out there and they can lie to you and they can tell you what they're going to do. And you know how the story goes. Ms.V, do you remember Carol Coleman, who worked in the lab at Amoco Chemicals? She worked there when I worked there in 83. I worked Poly B unit. You worked in Texas City, Carolyn. I worked at Chocolate Bayou. I only came to Texas City if they needed a relief or if they went out on strike. Some of the Chocolate Bayou employees would come to the Texas City plant. But I don't think I know Carol Coleman. But I told you I didn't think I knew the attorney who lost his life in a car accident. His parents go to my church. I didn't know him personally, but I knew the Byerleys. Yes, and that was the biggest funeral they said that we have ever had in the 20-some years we've been down there. Yep, because not only was he an attorney, he was affiliated with fraternity. His high school was there. You went, Carolyn. You know how big it was. I say, wow, they probably should have put the TV screens up in the back, the monitors where they could send the overflow back in the back, in the banquet room. Because I've never seen the church full since the pandemic. We haven't had a full church, and I don't think we'll have a full church no time soon because people have gotten used to watching online now. They'll still pay their tithe, they'll still pay their offering, but they're not going to get up and put on no clothes and come out there. I like the camaraderie of coming. It's a feeling you get on Sunday morning. It's not the same when I watch it online. I can't be there to be with the crowd. I only see what I can see. I don't care for that, but that might be the old school in me. What's shaking is my behind from the snow. To just, I don't know how you can handle Canada. That's just too cold for me. When you were talking about minus 30s and all that, I can't handle 30. That's below freezing here. How do you feel like I can handle minus 30? No, ma'am. That's not for me. Thank you, Elaine, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Good evening, my little caller. What's up, my little sugar wigger? Loving your look. Yeah, one of my subscribers gave this to me for Christmas. And then one of the guys sent me this. My Christmas gifts, some of them are just coming. So, it looks like it's chocolate. He might know I like chocolate. He's trying to replace the last one, but he's gonna have to do a little bit better than this. Let's see what it is. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see what is it really? I might not should be opening this. And I'm telling you what might be in this box. Oh, it is chocolate. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yes. I don't know what kind of chocolate it is though. Hold on. Because the other one had me, the deceased husband had me spoiled for Valentine's. I always got very expensive chocolate. Oh, this is grand. This costs about $42 a box. I know my chocolates. La Madeleine, truffles, Porcelana chocolate. Kip's Shy chocolatier. Yeah, some of those chocolates were like $250 a piece, $10 a gram. Yeah. From Brussels. Some of it came from Ecuador. Sometimes he would order Belgium chocolate. Just because that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I know one year he ordered some from Ecuador and it came in and that box of chocolate was $490. I asked him and he lost his mind. Hell, I was scared to eat the chocolate. What's up, Mister? Thank you, Elaine. Greatly appreciate it. I do. You're so welcome, Mr. Green. Wait a minute. What did I miss with Misty? I don't know. Nothing. Okay. Kiss the Rink is in the building. Hey, how you doing? Love the head tie. I was just telling them one of my subscribers sent it, and it was a Christmas present, and it just came in the mail yesterday. I'm opening up Christmas presents today, and the name of the company is called Love My Knots. If y'all like it, y'all might want to look it up. And she also said she was on Facebook at Love My Knots 2023 at IG with a colon. Okay, Love My Knots. Let's see if I can put it out here without showing stuff I ain't supposed to show. That's it. Okay, so that was a Christmas present that came yesterday. This one came from a friend. We've been friends for 50 some years, and now he wants to make it more than a friendship. That'll never work, buddy, but whatever. Loving Me Tracy Anderson is in the building. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Donkey, just chilling, Ms.V, trying to stay on the right track because time is winding up. You ain't never lied. You cannot get caught up in the foolery. No, ma'am. It takes all of my energy and most of my day to actually take care of me. If you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning like I do, you're out of the house at 5, no later than 5 after 5. You're actually on bus detail, leaving, going to pick up the kids at 5 minutes after 6. You don't get back in until right at 10. You're clocking out at 10:30. You off, no, 9:30. You're off until 1. You back at it again. You don't get back home until 6:30. If you have an extra assignment, it might be 7:30. So, I don't let it bother me because I enjoy doing what I'm doing. And we don't have that much time left. We got about 3 months left. And school's out. We got a week off for spring break. And we have several in-service days coming up. Each month we got an in-service day. In fact, we have an in-service day on my birthday, which is February the 19th. We'll be off that day. So I was like, that's cool because I was going to take it off anyway. So I'm glad the in-service day fell on my birthday, which is a Monday. So I just celebrated that weekend. Now, normally when I wasn't working and when I was still married, I would celebrate it the whole month of February. And February is a leap year this year. We got 29 days in February this year. I just noticed that on the calendar this morning. It is I love it because the knot is already attached to the cap. I don't have to knot it. That's what I like about it. Yeah. I have no idea how much she charges for it. Like I said, this was a Christmas present. And when I took it out, I love the colors. I like the design. You can wear it with a whole lot of different colors because you got greens, you got golds, burgundy. Yeah. And then the beige background. She did good. Thank you again. Manifest is in the building saying happy Friday evening to everybody. Hope that everyone is doing well. So far, so good. We used to have people that come in the chat, take over the chat with complaints. I'd be reading the chat and trying to, intervene with the chat. And it was all about their health. And I was like, oh my God, can't you come in here sometime and not be talking about your health? It's broke down every day. Damn, some days, good days. I mean, we all have aches and pains. We're at that age where things are wearing out, they're tearing up. But I dare not get out here and complain every day. And been to the doctor. I was like, Lord, why don't you just get an apartment up there in the doctor's office? Jesus. Manifest is saying it's very pretty headpiece and especially a thoughtful gift. It was. I guess she's been with me for a while and she know I like head wraps and hats and caps and stuff like that. As when I'm working, I don't have time for hair and I'm busy growing it back out now. And y'all know I bleached it blonde. So yeah, I'm growing it back out. And me and my sister had a little talk about it in the car yesterday, and I was going to get some braids and let the braids last. I was going to get the braids for my birthday and let the braids last until school was out, which would be like 2.5 months. And she was like, no, don't do that. Wear your own hair. And I was like, no, I don't have time. If I woke up and went to work at 7, 8, or 9 o'clock in the morning, I'd have time. Ain't nobody trying to fool with no hair in the morning. I actually style my hair. I try to do something with it one day a week, and that's Sunday. Other than that, no. I mean, on my best day, the best it's gonna do is curl up anyway. So, I mean, it's naturally curly hair, and that's what it's going to do. I even tried to straighten it Sunday evening just to see how it would look straight. It lasted all about 40 minutes. I stepped outside and it just shriveled up. I say, well, it is what it is. Thank you, Manifest. I appreciate that. Sunshine Chronicles say, love that headpiece. I do too, girl. I love it. Oh, how sweet. Yes, indeed. I like the wrap. Y'all better get over there on Facebook and check her out. And I just showed you the address that she mailed it in. Yeah. That's it. Love me knots. Okay. If she want to send one for the birthday, I'll accept it and I'll wear it, girl, and I will definitely promote your business. I will. Okay. So UAT, yes. Hey, Sting, how's it going, Sting? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Sunshine saying, wow. Hey, Lawana, how's it going? Happy Friday to you, too. Okay, thank you again, Elaine. I appreciate that. I'll find some use for it with the children because I went out and I bought them cupcakes. I bought 24 cupcakes today, and I think I bought 2 dozen cookies, and I gave them a choice of which ones they want. Did you want cookies or do you want cupcakes? And the cupcakes were real cute. I should have taken a picture of them. They were rainbow cupcakes with white icing with the rainbow on them, and they had the chocolate and the vanilla. So they had a choice of the cupcakes. And then the cookies were like tea cake cookies, but soft tea cake cookies. And they had pink icing with the sprinkles in white on one, and then the blue icing with sprinkles of silver on those. And they were like, Ms.V, I want the cookies. I want the this. I want the this. So I was back there putting them in the little boxes for them and handing them the little box as they left off the bus. No eating on the bus, y'all. Ain't having no sugar high up in here. And I started acting crazy because as we were riding today, one of the bus drivers did have a problem where the police had to come out. She couldn't contain them, and it was the normal bus, the regular bus, not special needs. She had to pull the bus over called back to base. Base had to tell her to go back to the school. The administrative people came out while calling the police. And that's happening a lot on these buses. Trying to get the children back and forth to school, they fight like crazy. I don't know what's wrong with these kids. I have no clue. Yes, very good dark chocolate. You don't like chocolate like this thing? I love chocolate. I absolutely love it. I used to didn't like dark chocolate, but I've developed a taste for it now. And this is dark white and milk. I have to stop. I'll say I'm going to eat one piece and then I find myself eating two. So once I eat that one piece, I got to go put it up, get it out my sight. Do you see what Trump has to pay that woman $83.5 million? No, I ain't seen that girl for what? Yes, the was over full church funeral. He was well known and his family has been here for years. I'm gonna have to go pull up that article. 83.5 million. I don't know if Trump got 83.5 million now. Because a lot, he went bankrupt a whole lot of times and, he came back. But he's lost a lot of money in his lifetime. He's made a lot, but he's lost a lot. Yep. Manifest is saying greetings to you, Lawana. Hope you are well. Hey, Granny K, you got your little sip? I got water tonight, Granny K. I got to get the water in. Yeah. Y'all see the Ravens Cup. Baltimore in the building. No wine. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Hey, Chef Mac. Thank you for coming in tonight. Hey, chat, what we doing for Queen V's birthday? I don't know what y'all doing. Sandra wanted to get together for the ones that lived here in the Houston area and go out to dinner. But I don't know. Y'all figure that out. Y'all let me know and tell me where to be, and I'll be there. How about that? Hey, Betty. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V tonight. 2.5 months with braids is too long, Queen. It is? Okay. March and April. I wouldn't be able to keep them in that long. I ain't never been able to keep them longer than 6 weeks. They get raggedy or either my head get to itching and I want them down. Yep. But my hair's not going to dread. It's so soft. It ain't going to dread up at all. If anything, they're going to slip off of it because it's so soft. That's what mine usually do, especially around the front. I wake up and the braid laying in the bed with me. Chilling watching a Western. I have not been watching a Western since I was down there with the oldest brother. He watches Westerns every day. Hey, my Shirley Brown, how you doing, sis? Welcome. Would love to attend, but I can't. What's up, Sting? Why you can't? What's going on? Oh, and this my other gift that came in. I guess they feeling like I'm old. I need to grab a bar, a grab bar for the shower. I ain't mad at it. Helps prevent slips and falls. No holes, screws, or tools required. Installs instantly on smooth surfaces. Okay. One suction grab bar. Oh, I can put this up myself. Okay. I sure catch on to it. That's nice too. Thank you. I appreciate it. So that's the 3 gifts that I've received in the last 2 days for Christmas. Okay. I've been choosing dark chocolate later. I heard it's better. It is supposed to be a better choice for you than the milk chocolate. Like I said, I had to kind of develop a taste for the dark chocolate because all I've ever eaten really is milk chocolate and white chocolate. But I'm beginning to like it. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I watch Westerns every day, too. Ms.V, you know I don't have transportation. Yeah, but it's just something that he loves. And He's got a few other shows from back in the day. After he watches Western, then he flip over to his other shows he likes. Um, what's the other show? It's a detective show, and he likes that old Columbo with his bad dressing self. Uh, I'm good, Michael. Fine. It's Friday night. Been working all week long, and I'm off, so I'm just laid back chilling, Mike. Thank you for coming over. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe to each and every one of y'all. Granny speaking to you, Chef Mac. Yes. Carla is speaking to Sting. Michael is agreeing. Law and order, yeah, he likes that too. You know, being in law enforcement, he was there for 52 years. Started off on the street as a street cop, and then he went to detective division, and then he went to um, assistant chief of police, and he went to sergeant also, and then assistant chief of police, and then he retired from there and went over to the DA's office. So any of them old cop shows and that kind of stuff, oh yeah, he's entertained by that, because he's gonna always judge the case. He's gonna always investigate the case in his mind still. 83 years old now, you know, he's still, that's his life. When you've been in the military like he was, and then you did police work for 50 some years, that's all he knows. The students were good. Hey, Deborah Silva, the students were great because we had a party for 2 days. We had 3 students with birthdays. So, of course, you know, Ms.V loved the party. So she went and got everything, the cookies, the cupcakes, so they could have a choice, and the balloons, and made these rainy, miserable days, happy days for them. I have 2 students that don't eat. They fed through the stomach. So I kind of am glad that I make them take it off the bus, although it doesn't bother them. I just hate the fact that they can't eat food. One is in a wheelchair, and the other one is fine, other than she's very tiny, and she brings all of her supplies once a month, but she doesn't eat any food at all. Everything is through the stomach, through a tube. Just give me some Hershey with almonds. I'm good too, and I can afford some others. Wildflower, if that man was still alive coming up to Valentine's, it would be chocolates coming in here from some part of the world. He would get on there and he would actually Google this stuff, and he didn't even eat the chocolate, but he just wanted me to experience different chocolates from around the world. But when you start getting into those kind of chocolates, they get expensive, very expensive. It's not like running over to Walgreens and getting that red box or that pink box and paying $20 and stepping on out the door. He never did that. He always, now he drank, but even his liquors, we went on a cruise, and I'm like, what kind of liquor is that? Cost $300 for that bottle of liquor. I've never seen no liquor cost that much money. But you know, I can honestly say, you know, he enjoyed his life. He experienced the things in life he wanted to experience. But I'm with you on that, Wildflower. If I had to buy it myself, yeah, I'll take this little $42 box of what was that brand? That was Grands. This guy sent me for Christmas. Yeah, Grands is fine. As long as it's chocolate, it tastes good. I'm good. Carla is speaking to you, Deborah. But I am not going to be out here a long time because I got to clean up my bedroom. I ain't fixing to do nothing but listen to some music. That's it. That's all. Oh, my music went off, by the way, too. I don't know what happened here. Did it get to the end? Okay. Yeah. Turn on some music for easy listening and clean up my bedroom tonight. Change my sheets and stuff on my bed, take a shower, and lay it down. And wake up when I wake up in the morning. I have absolutely nothing to do tomorrow. And I made sure of that yesterday and the day. I said, well, Ain't no sense in me taking my weekend when I can be just chilling in the house doing what I want to do. Yep, and my road dog down there trying to get over the big C, Miss Margaret and Miss Diane just got over it. So y'all be careful out there with it too, because it is alive and well. Yes, it is. So I'm not gonna make this a long live. Like I say, I'm gonna get up, clean up, take a shower, and lay it down. It's been a long week. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming into the chat tonight. Much love to you. Thank you for the gift from my subscriber. Uh, Follow her on Facebook, Love Me Knox 2023 at IG colon. Much love to you, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Nice live, everyone. Be well, says Manifest. Okay, y'all have a great night. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good Lord, say the same. Good night. Hey, Jules. I just came right back in to speak to you. I'm getting off, you getting on. But Jules, while you're here, before I leave, I love the live you did yesterday. Y'all, please go and catch Real Spill JP. She did a live on forgiveness. You made me really, really do a lot of thinking about that. And I am actually going to do, I guess, a part 2 of your part 1 live on forgiveness, because I have someone that I want to let them know personally that I forgive them. In order to forgive, in order for me to move on, I have to forgive them. Yeah. And I have. So I'm going to do over the weekend sometime a live on forgiveness. Yeah, because you can never heal and you can never move on if you don't. When people hurt you or people try to hurt you for whatever reason, you have to forgive people. You have to. Don't, it will eat you inside and you will just become a person you don't even really know. And I never want to become that person because somebody did something evil or said something bad or lied or did something on me. I don't want to become that person who they tried to make me be. I always want to be just a humble little me. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Much love. Bye-bye.